Hello and welcome to this course. This is MB2-718 certification course, which is Microsoft Dynamics 365 for customer service. So this is the first course in the 5-part training series where you will be learning about cases, knowledge base, and interactive service hub, right? So welcome to this course and let's see what you will learn inside this course. So the first thing you will learn is how you can create and manage cases inside Dynamics 365. So as you know that cases are the core areas of the customer service where customer face any challenges, they basically log the case in Dynamics 365 and then your team, maybe like service agent, needs to take care of those cases, resolve those cases and solve the customer problem, right? So cases are very, very important. So in this you will learn the first thing is how can you manage case list and views. So we'll talk about different views available for the case. Then we'll see how can you search for case records. So there are different ways you can search for the particular case records. So you can choose the way that works best for you. Then you will learn how you can create a new case. So we'll talk about the case creation process here. I will show you the step-by-step process. And also it's possible to convert a particular activity to a case. So for example, somebody has sent an email, then you might want to convert that email to a case, right? Or somebody has given a phone call, you might want to convert that phone call activity to a case, right? So that's possible. So I will show you how you can do that. Then once you have the case available, the next step is to resolve the case, right? So we'll see how can you perform the case resolution process. I'll take you through the step-by-step process for resolving it. Then you will learn how you can implement case routing rules. So based on the certain conditions, how can you route a particular case into a queue or assign it to a user? So that's something we'll be discussing in the case routing rules. Next, you will be learning how can you set up and configure case creation and update rules. So it basically allows you to automatically create cases based on the certain conditions. Next, you will see how can you implement parent-child case relationship, right? So you can create like multiple child for a parent case, and it also allows you to have specific case resolution preferences. For example, if you resolve a parent case, what should happen to the child case, right? So those things we'll be discussing in this particular section. And finally, you will learn how can you merge cases. So in case if you have received like similar cases multiple number of times, then it doesn't make sense to take each one, resolve and give solution, right? So all you can do is if the cases are similar and the solution that you will give is the same solution for all the cases, then it makes sense to merge the cases and consider them as a single one. So we'll discuss about how can you merge cases, and I'm going to show you practically how it works in Dynamics 365. So once you complete this module, the next module will talk about how to create and manage knowledge base. Now knowledge base is a very important aspect in Dynamics 365, which basically allow the service agents to refer the knowledge base and follow the step-by-step process to either resolve the case or give the information to the customer. So we'll see how can you create and manage knowledge base. So first thing you will learn how can you search for articles inside Dynamics 365 so that you can quickly find an article which can help you resolve the case. Next, how can you associate an article with a case? Because the main purpose of having the article is that it should help in case resolution. So we'll see how can you associate, and also how can you use knowledge base articles to help resolve cases. Then you will learn how to create, manage and maintain knowledge base article templates, and then only you will be able to create the articles based on that template. So we'll see how can you create, manage and maintain KB article templates. Then how can you create the knowledge base articles based on those templates? So that's something we'll see. We'll also look at the newer version which is available in Dynamics 365, and that is more flexible, more options are available. Then you will see how can you format articles. So if you want to change the font size, the headings, maybe set it to paragraph, change the color of the particular text, right? So those things we'll see in the format articles. Then how can you attach the knowledge base articles to email messages? So sometimes you might want to send the details to customer in an email, right? So how can you attach the knowledge base article and send it as an email? We'll discuss that. So these are the topics you will learn in the knowledge base articles. Then after that, we'll discuss how can you install and configure Dynamics 365 server. So we are actually not going to install the server because it's an online version. So we'll be focusing on the configuration part. So we'll see how can you install the sample data, why you should install sample data, when you should not install sample data, right? So that's something we'll see. The next thing you will learn is how can you install and configure language packs. So Dynamics 365 supports language packs for a lot of languages. So in case if you have implemented Dynamics 365 in multiple countries where the language is not English, then definitely you might want to install those language packs and give user a preference to choose the default language pack for their interface. So that's something we will see here. Then you will learn how can you install email router. So we'll not go into detail of installation because email router will be discontinued in the coming versions, the major version of Dynamics 365. So it's always good to just have the overview of email router, but don't implement this for any of the customers because it is not gonna be available in future, and all you will be using is the server-side synchronization. So make sure you use server-side synchronization for email processing within Dynamics 365. Okay, and then you will learn how can you configure SharePoint integration with Dynamics 365 to manage documents. Once you complete this, the next module would be how can you manage Interactive Service Hub. Now, Interactive Service Hub is the older version of the Customer Service Hub. So right now, if you see the Dynamics 365 application, you will see this as Customer Service Hub. So Microsoft has rebranded it and added a lot of new functionalities. So in case if you see in exam the questions which says like Interactive Service Hub, so Interactive Service Hub and Customer Service Hub can be used interchangeably. So you understand that latest version is called Customer Service Hub, which was formerly called Interactive Service Hub. So first you will learn how can you implement single stream dashboards. So we'll look at the Customer Service Hub the interface, and also how can you implement the dashboard, which is single stream, and the multi-stream dashboard. And what are the benefits of using these two dashboards? Also, how can you manage queues and cases from the multi or single stream dashboards? So that's something I'm going to show you in Dynamics 365, right? So that's something you will learn in the Interactive Service Hub or Customer Service Hub module. And then I want you to go to the exam preparation notes, because in the exam preparation notes, I have given the key takeaways from the training course, as well as some important points that can help you prepare for the exam. And this course covers about 25 to 30% of the MB2-718 exam curriculum. So make sure you spend some good amount of time learning, implementing, and learning through the exam preparation notes, because you can expect a lot of questions from this course. So once you complete this particular course, next step for you is to take part 2, 3, 4, and 5 that can help you prepare for MB2-8 certification and also give you the entire knowledge that you need to implement the customer service for your customers, right? So make sure you take this course. I'm launching this. It can be like a few days from now. So definitely you must check and search for the particular course and make sure you take the course so that you're fully prepared for MB2-718 certification. And finally, we'll do a course review and see what you have learned in this particular course. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video tutorial.